What's up, people? I'm Fewerdan, and today I've got a team deathmatch on Sanctuary. And I'm sorry that I'm using MP7 again, but I was having so much fun last night playing that this was the gun that I was using, so I just carried on using it. And you'll see in this gameplay that the power of sitrep. At the beginning I got sitrep Pro, and basically at the beginning I go on a 16 kill streak and I hear them all over the place, and I think they get kind of clever to what I was doing, so they all start crouching around and I don't hear them and I end up going on a bit of a bad death streak, but you'll see that unfold as you watch the gameplay. But what I really wanted to talk about today was Black Ops 2 and the live stream that was on last night. I mean, I didn't actually manage to watch it live, but I did watch it, and it was now a show. This is from Gamescom in Germany, and they did a live stream and they played, I think it was 4 different matches. I'll get into all of that in a little bit, but I just wanted to generally talk about what I thought and how I feel about the game coming out. I mean, it's not that far away now, only a few months away, and to be honest, I haven't been overly excited about it coming out. I've seen the trailers, obviously, and then saw the multiplayer reveal. When was that? Last week, and which honestly does look really, really good. But it was this live stream after watching that got me really excited, and I can't wait for it to come out. So yeah, so what we saw, they had, I don't know, 144 Xboxes all land together, and they had Hastro there from Friday Night Fights, if you've watched it on the Leak TV, which is awesome. And basically he was doing the codcasting, and the codcasting is a new thing that they've put in, a new tool they've put into the game, where basically you can get your gameplays and commentate over them. It's going to be an awesome thing to use. I mean, for me being a commentator, and for loads of other people on YouTube that are doing it, and the fact that they're saying you should be able to do it in theatre mode as well after you've had a game is awesome. I mean, there was like picture in picture where you could go along, and on one side you had all the stats. You could see where the players, if they were on a kill streak, if they were on an objective. You can also bring up the map, so you can show the map and where players are. I mean, it's like I said, switching the players, and at the bottom of the screen it had all their names, so you know who you're watching. You know, the score in the middle with the time. It was really easy to see what was going on. And then apparently you'll be able to customize it as well. I mean, you can turn on and off different things like the map, or you can have the perks on or off, you know, all that kind of stuff. And this is all to do with this esports thing, which I don't know a hell of a lot about, but apart from trying to make it like a competitive game, which kind of goes on to the next thing, which is this league play, where you'll be able to play against people of your own level, which I think would be awesome, you know, to be able to play people that are as good as what you are, and then you can progress through the leagues from when I was watching it last night. I mean, I actually had to write a lot of notes down for this, because I don't normally, you know, like I said before, when I do my commentaries, I normally just run it off the top of my head, but there was no way I was going to be able to remember everything that was going on. So yeah, that sounds really good, the codcasting, and I can't wait to get my hands on it and give it a try and see all the different content that other people are going to bring out as well. And it's going to be pretty awesome. I'm pretty excited about this now. So yeah, we saw they played a team deathmatch on Cargo, which looked really good, and all of the maps looked really, really nice, looked really detailed, and obviously the weapons and everything, it's just something completely new. And the stuff, it seems like they've listened to the community quite a lot, to what people want and what people want to see in their game. I mean, like the theatre mode in Modern Warfare 3, everyone knows is not particularly great. It's nowhere near as good as Black Ops, the original Black Ops. So what they've done in this second one, it sounds pretty good. Yeah, so then they played a multi-team deathmatch, which was on Turbine, and that basically they played 3-on-3 on 3-on-3, but apparently you can have up to 18 different people playing in it, in I think it's 6 different factions, I think it is. So that would be interesting to see, something new. Which I do remember they had something very similar in Halo, when you could play dual play, I believe. I mean, I'm not a big Halo player, but I think you could have like 2-on-2, on 2-on-2, I think, something like that. And they also played Hardpoint, which is like a King of the Hill kind of style kind of game, which looks kind of good. And the last one they played was Domination. That was on Aftermath, which is like a destroyed downtown LA, if I'm remembering that correctly. and that looked really, really good, and the map just looked awesome. And like I said, the guns, which I'll get into in a second, the guns that I noticed. So yeah, that looked good, and the fact that you could play round-based domination as well, so you can, you know, like you did on like not demolition, the other one where you destroy the things. I can't even remember what it's called, but that one, like, so you can have different rounds. So you play a round, then you go into another round. I guess it'd be like the best of 3. I mean, I don't know. We'll wait and see when we finally get the game in our hands in November, and then like the different guns that I noticed. You got the SIG 556, the MP7's back, Type 25. You got the Desire 50, I think it was, a sniper rifle. You got LSAT LMG, the Scorpion Evo, and a Ballista Sniper. And then the interesting thing with the snipers was that you could actually take the scopes off, and people were having it with like the laser sight, which is for steady aim. I'll get into all the perks and stuff in a minute as well. But that looked quite kind of interesting, kind of reminded me of like World at War, where you didn't have the scopes on at the very beginning. And the other thing they put in was like the bullet trail that you get from the snipers when you fire it, which looked really, really awesome. And it just, I don't know, just put another bit of atmosphere to, like Hastro was saying when I was watching it, and saying basically it just puts, like they were saying, makes you like the hairs on your neck stand on end. But yeah, it looked really, really good. I mean, like, the kill streaks, I didn't get really to see a lot of the kill streaks. I mean, I saw a Lightning Strike and Death Machine, which looked slightly different to the one that was, I think you used to get it in the care package on Black Ops. And then you had the Hunter Killer Drone, which looked really awesome, which is this thing you got out of a care package, and then he chucked it down and it kind of hunts out an enemy for you. And then you've got some of the attachments. I mean, obviously you've got the UAV as well. I mean, and that was something interesting, was the UAV, and that you actually, for any of the kill streaks that don't actually get you kills, you get assists to your score streak. So the point streak has gone, and you get the score streak. So when you're on the bottom right, like you do now, you get your point streaks, and they click on every time you get your kill. This goes based on the score that you get, which would be something really good. So you're getting, you know, you get assists for calling UAV when your team get kills, which is something pretty awesome. I mean, like I said, for the attachments, I mean, there was a lot of people using the attachment, which was a select fire, where you can change it to burst or fully automatic, which obviously depending on your range. I guess at long range you do burst, and at closer range you use the fully automatic. I mean, again, I mean, it's going to be interesting to see all these different ways that you can set up your gun and your perks now. I mean, and it brings on to kind of like the pick 10 crate class system with the wildcards that you can use as well. I mean, I don't know how all of the wildcards and everything work in it, but it sounds very, very interesting. So basically, so what I'm saying is any perks that are to do with your gun are now attachments for your gun. So like steady aim, it gives you a laser sight. Like quick draw and sleight of hand, they're now attachments for your gun, which I think is good. I mean, like he was saying, that you can make the guns differently. Each gun is to be independent. If you have steady aim on one gun, it might be different to another gun, rather than it being over like every gun when you had it as a perk. So basically, that's all towards the gun. So all your perks, all they affect is the player. So none of the perks affect the gun. So like with Ghost now, obviously, it's slightly changed to how it was in Black Ops. So to get the benefit of it, you have to actually be moving. If you stand still, you can still be seen by the UAV. I mean, don't get me wrong, that sounds awesome. It's going to stop people from camping in corners and stuff. I mean, I didn't see all of the perks. I mean, I have watched some videos on other people showing all the perks. I mean, I know there's lightweight in there, which obviously everyone knows what lightweight does. Toughness, extreme conditioning, cold-blooded, dexterity. And I believe dexterity allows you to move quicker and stuff like that. And I know there's some other perks that allow you to be able to hear enemy footsteps and stuff like that. Apparently, by all accounts, perk 3 slot is like packed with like really awesome ones. I mean, I did see one guy in the game, and he had, using the wildcards, he had hardline and lightweight on in perk 1, then hardwire in perk 2, and then dead silence and extreme condition in perk 3. But he had no secondary gun or grenades. So it just shows you what you can do with this kind of perk 10 system, and how it's going to be able to allow you to mix it up and try whatever you want. So if you want to be able to run around and get, like, he had 5 perks on, then you can do that. I mean, I just think it's going to be awesome. I think like the customability, if that's even the word, the amount of customization that you can do is just going to be absolutely awesome. And I can't wait to get my hands on it and try this all out and see exactly what it's like. And I'm sure everyone else is feeling exactly the same. Thanks for watching, guys. Please hit that like button. Please sub to me if you want to hear more from me. Final score 23 for 9. I've been Fewerdan. Thanks for watching. And if I get any more information, I'll bring it to you all soon. See you later.